And I said, oh, boy, I got to go. So I just stopped. I made like I was looking at my phone, but I'm squeezing my cheeks. And I didn't. All the neighbors are driving by, and meanwhile, I'm squeezing my cheeks. And I got to go.
Hey everyone, this is Bianca, Joe's younger, but much wiser sister. He asked me to write a brief warning to display before episodes for obvious reasons. So, real quick, if you are easily offended, not a fan of profanity, and/or are looking for something educational/informative, this ain't it. Trust me, speaking from personal experience, I've left the dinner table myself a few times because of them. Anyways, these episodes are meant to be purely entertaining, if not self-deprecating. Proceed with caution. I apologize in advance.
What up, beautiful people? I am Joseph Buto. Welcome to the Apologize in Advance podcast. With me, as always, the man, the myth, the legend, my father, Robert Buto Sr. With us also, we have the man on the couch, Dirty Birdie, in the building today. There he is. He looks comfortable. He's comfortable as usual. This episode is brought to you by our great friends at LJW Legal, the three handsome men right there. Shout out our brother Lyle. He was actually in the building, represented LJW at the Panthers win last night. We're going to be getting into that. So he represented the business well. Guys, this is your number one stop shop to go to for anything personal injury related, as well as wrongful death in the South Florida area. It takes 30 seconds. Do me a favor. Stop what you're doing real quick while you're watching this. Put that number in your phone. Save it under LJW Legal. 954-597-6770. Again, one-stop shop for all your needs here. As you can see what it says there, no recovery, no fee. They fight hard, they win big, and they don't take a penny unless you get paid. So no recovery, no fee.
Once again, that number is 954-597-6770. That's 954-597-6770.
Operators are standing by. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So happy, sorry, Brandon, going to have to call you back, brother. Happy belated Father's Day to all the dads, stepdads, granddads, bonus dads, whatever. Hope you guys had a wonderful Father's Day. We had a good one. We were kind of all over the place. Rob, what city were you in for Father's Day? Key Largo. Rob was down there camping at Penny Camp Park in Key Largo. So Rob was separated from us. We had plans, and then they just kind of went to shit, huh?
Yeah.
First plan was pasta at 2 o'clock, and then hibachi at 6. 5.
No, 5, 6. Yeah.
Yeah, you laid down for a nap at 6.
Did I?
Yes, you did.
I was exhausted. I made pasta for hours.
I want to bring up the pictures. This was my Father's Day breakfast. Let's start with that. I just want to point out that me and my father did all the cooking. Even on Father's Day, we doing the cooking. I don't mind it though, because I do enjoy cooking on the Blackstone. But this was breakfast. We could just scroll through these. Me and Cassiana and Rachel had breakfast out there. Giabella was actually with my brother. Look at this one, drinking this. Those are those little Chinese sodas that you pop the glass ball in. She's so obsessed with them. I don't even know what they're called. I don't even know where my wife got it, honestly. But she's obsessed with those. Oh, look at that guy on the grill.
Who's that old guy?
That's you, brother.
Is it?
I told Rob, I sent Rob some pictures. He was like, not bad. I was like, we managed to pull off some hibachi without my brother. My brother, he's the hibachi guy. Rob's the food, actually, anything guy.
And not for nothing, Rob, Mom used minute rice.
She used shit rice.
It was like slop.
But it tasted
good.
The flavor was phenomenal.
Yeah.
It was overcooked. But it was good. I mean, all the food, the scallops were banging.
Yeah, scallops were good.
Scallops were real good. Rob's not a big scallop guy. Rob loves the shrimp. We did good with the shrimp too. We didn't get a chance to really soak it all in and how.
Yeah, we did it so fast.
Yeah, it was because he gets so excited with the Blackstone. Rob, do you remember the last time we cooked the Blackstone? He just wanted to keep squirting shit in. Man, we were playing we played clips of the videos of us cooking, and it's my brother just standing there, and me and Robert just passed the joint, and he's going, "Can I squirt the soy sauce? Can I squirt it?" And you hear Robert just go, "Yeah, man, go for it. Sauce it up." We're like, "Do it, bro." He was just, and then my mom came out and he shot her in the face with the water, and it was just we talked about it. It's like when something goes too good, and you're like, fuck, I wish it didn't go that well. He nailed my mom dead in the face. Like it was like a perfect bullseye. It's like I didn't want it to go that good, but I'm kind of happy it did. Speaking of that, Mom, he's got something he wanted to talk shit about you today. You can't remember it.
Yeah, fuck. She was going to wear a diaper in a week. I don't know.
For what, though?
I put a note, and it said, Mommy has another week before she needs diapers. I don't remember what the joke was.
So you put this reminder in for the show, but you don't remember the closing part of it.
Next time I'm going to write the entire thing. I'm fucking old, bro.
Mark.
Oh.
Well, go ahead.
You guys listen, you all laugh. You're going to get old one day. And as you get older, shit takes its course. So, with that, I also have a reminder that I want to say. We were making fun, everybody was making fun of me about my energy drinks. So, I was walking to the gym from my house.
Because you had so much energy.
I just drank an energy drink. And I know, normally, I stay home because it goes right through you.
Oh, we're going to talk about what me and Rob were talking about?
As I'm walking, I feel a little heat in my butt. And I says, oh, God,
I'll
no.
shit myself.
I'm dead in the middle of the walk, like 3/4 of a mile from my house and 3/4 of a mile from the gym.
You've gone too far.
So I'm walking fast, and now I slow down, and it's getting hotter. And I said, oh, boy, I got to go. So I just stopped. I made like I was looking at my phone, but I'm squeezing my cheeks. And I didn't. All the neighbors are driving by, and meanwhile, I'm squeezing my cheeks. And I gotta go. So I don't know. Do I call somebody up? Do I have them pick me up? All of a sudden, it started subsiding. I said, oh, shit, let me get going again. So I start walking again. Not even 5 minutes later, here it goes again. You feel it. And it's like going down a pipe. It almost feels like...
I don't know if you caught it, but he said he stopped and pretended like he was on his phone.
Yeah, what was I going to do? I can't just stand there and hold my
just so he could clench his ass.
I know what I'm doing.
Oh, my God.
So don't make fun of getting old, bro, because that shit...
It comes back around through you.
The story is I made it to my daughter's house. And I walked in, I
didn't see you guys right to that.
My grandson, look at it, and I just walked right by him.
Yeah, I know, because Rob was talking about it today, how he's like, man, I couldn't stop going to the bathroom yesterday. I didn't even go to the gym yesterday. I mean, in the morning, because I don't like to go to the bathroom at the gym. He goes, Dad goes all the time. And I was like, now that I think about it, he won't even tell you anything. Mid-workout, he just goes to the bathroom.
Bro, you walk a mile and 3/4 to the gym. You guys got this little fucking half-a-mile walk.
I won't even walk it.
Yeah.
It's too hot.
And I usually go right after, and I'll drink the energy drink, but I'll stay home 15, 20 minutes.
Listen, I'm not arguing with it, because of you, me and Rob have my kids too, my daughters, like a really fast metabolism, which I'm good with. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
So, but normally the same thing. I don't like going places unless I go to the bathroom.
Well, you know what? Till I was about 55, I would go to dinner, and after dinner, no matter where I was, I got to drive home because I got to go to the bathroom. So everybody
you stop this?
All my friends booed.
You still do this?
No. When you get old, you don't have that luxury.
Have you ever had to ditch your underwear somewhere?
Not yet.
Never?
Yet, but it's definitely gonna come soon. I mean, I'm 66 fucking years old. It's coming.
I mean, I'm 39. I've ditched a few. Rob,
I was gonna say I've had.
Ben asked Dad if Dad's talking about shit. He goes, "You ever had to ditch your underwear?" He goes,
Well,
"Not yet."
Well, listen.
I've done a few.
If you're talking about shotting,
I've
been there.
I'm saying,
but I'm usually home, so I don't have to throw my underwear away. I go under the sink, I rinse them, and I throw them in the hamper.
This guy's.
But I've had little wet farts.
Yeah, no, but you're not. Yeah, this guy's so anal with the way he
But
cleans
what I
his
was saying was, you literally, people would hate going out with me because I have to drive home to go to the bathroom. I could not use public restrooms. No. Well, guess what? You will be using public restrooms. I don't give a fuck.
I don't have a problem with it. If they're clean, I can do. I mean, if it's I'm not going into like
the worst was Italy, because you pay 50 cents to use it, and it gives you like 2 sheets of toilet paper.
Oh, it's like regulated like that.
I don't know. I mean, what are you gonna do with 2 sheets of toilet paper? You can't even blow your nose.
So what do you got to pay $1 to get extra?
No, I had to ask people. Can you use napkins?
Got
tissues.
Can I have some of your napkins?
After the first time I got stuck with that, I wound up remembering to grab a bunch of napkins everywhere we went, because as you're walking,
you don't have spots. I got hot spots if I'm out on the road that I know that I always have clean bathrooms.
I'm in Italy. I don't even know where the fuck
I was. No, I mean here in the States.
Oh, wow.
Like I know, like if I'm fucking next to any Publix and I have to go to the bathroom, that's a good one. Walgreens, always solid.
Well, now,
underrated one,
I'm
Home
just
Depot.
saying, I was so anal my whole life.
Oh, no, I know
Go
that.
to the bathroom.
No, we know that.
And now,
Never.
And now,
Our whole family knew that. Like, after dinner, don't fuck around. Get in the car. We have to go home. Your father's gonna go. Like, it was like a known thing. Everyone get in the car. Your father's going to have to go to the bathroom.
you know what? I said 55. I'm wrong. That's just 25.
I said, when did you stop? When did you stop?
I was like 40 years old. And Booch, and everywhere we went, when we went to dinner.
Yeah, it was a known thing.
Booch, I will fucking go home.
Come on, let's go.
To your house.
Yeah, it almost got added into the schedule. It's like, all right, we're gonna do dinner at 9. Rob's gonna be at his house to shit at 11, and then we're gonna hit the club and we're gonna hit the bar at 11:30. Like no, but really, you had to get in the car and go to the home after the thing. So let's bring up last night. Congratulations to our Florida Panthers. Woo! Just want to throw out. I spread it to my family last night. I just want to throw out. It doesn't even snow here. Back-to-back champs. We don't even got snow. We don't even have real ice. And we're beating you boys. Shout out to Mr. Kachuk, who came over here in 22 and now has back-to-back championships. I'm a big Kachuk fan. Really, really.
Get the Kachuk out of here.
His brother plays. He's the captain for the Senators, Ottawa Senators. His brother plays for a Canada team. I know that, Brody.
Well, how'd he make out?
He got to watch his brother skate around the ice.
Hey, Canada.
His brother's skating around the ice with that. A couple things I do want to bring up. Congratulations to Sam Bennett for the MVP. Because the way in hockey, it goes by the entire playoffs. So even though you win the Stanley Cup, doesn't mean that the MVP is on your team.
No, right.
So the running favorite was Connor McDavid in the beginning, who's on the other side. But he just scored so many goals and was such a huge fan. There's no way they could steal that shit from him. So congratulations to Mr. Bennett.
Yeah.
Sam Reinhart scored 4 goals last night. That was like the first, two of them.
You know what? I was so angry last night because of
The Yankees, I know.
I'm
But
not
the party's going on in the elbow room right now. I even said it last night. I was like, this poor fucking Lord Stanley got its ass raped last year because
they're going to go in the ocean.
It's already at the elbow room. People are drinking out of it right now.
Are they?
Yeah. And it'll be in the ocean probably
now
in about an hour or two. And it's going to make its way around. Florida runs train on that thing like nobody else's fucking business. But I just want to say shout out. And again, shout out to the actual Panthers organization. They're just such a tight-knit crew. And speaking of classy, what they did last night, right after they won, every single player on the team that this was their first Stanley Cup win lapped the ice before everybody else with the Stanley Cup. So after Barkov got it for the second year in a row, you'd think he's going to go hand it to Sam Bennett, who just won the MVP, or to go hand it to Bobrovsky. No, he handed it to a guy that just won his first one. And they did it with every single guy on the team that just got to the Panthers this year, or a guy that has gotten there that hasn't won one yet. They went first. And they did it because everyone wants to see the Stars hold it. So
they never get to see. Right.
No, so these guys got to go. I got the chills. These guys, for their first time winning a Stanley Cup, got
people
to
cheering.
Exactly.
Yeah,
the place wasn't empty. It was fucking packed.
Right. When you do it the opposite way,
everyone
by the time
leaves.
they skate, there's 11
it's empty.
people.
Yeah, everyone's gone. So I don't know if it was accidentally, but like they must have miscued it, but they brought the camera to Sam Bennett while one of the guys was skating, and Sam Bennett's got a Bud Light completely upside down. It's dripping all down his face. And then he's cheers, and they're just passing Bud Light. So all the guys that won last year, Kachuk, Bennett, Mikko actually went with the first guys too. I mean, Reinhart, they all just were sitting in a circle, just slamming Bud Lights in a circle, yeah. And it was just great, man, to see. Like, and they were talking about how cool that was that they let all them guys go first, and it just shows you like how it should be. Like, again, this is Florida. This is a team that has been counted out.
You've been glorified once. You could wait because you know the fans are going to stay to see them.
Yeah.
Bennett and Reinhart.
Oh yeah.
All of them.
And Verhaeghe, this was a fact that I just didn't even realize until last night. Verhaeghe, this is his third Stanley Cup. All 3 are with Florida teams. He got 1 with Tampa and then 2 with back-to-back with Florida. Oh, wow. So he's got 3 Stanley Cup, Verhaeghe. All in a state that I even post, on one of my posts I go,
a state where ice melts.
Yeah, on one of my posts I go, outside of that arena it is 85 degrees outside. It was 1:00 in the morning, 85 degrees outside. Doesn't matter. And these are the guys that are winning the Stanley Cup. It's just awesome. Because I have people rip me up like, oh, you're a Panthers fan now all of a sudden, front runner. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm a Florida fan. Anything Florida does and wins in, I'm good with. except for, beating my shitty ass Yankees. Obviously, I want my Yankees to win in that aspect. And I want my Giants to win that. But this was a huge dub for America. We needed to beat Canada. We lost that Four Nations shit after we beat them over there, and then they whooped us over here. So we needed a quick get back.
It's kind of crazy though. We beat them 1-5.
Yeah,
that's pretty.
They got, and that one was.
And you would expect them to come in fierce.
Yeah, well,
I
the Panthers did. The Panthers it came in
You
at the
said
end.
it when we were talking the other day. You
Yeah.
said they're going to lose and
I said it's gonna go. I said it's gonna go one of two ways. It's gonna go. I said Panthers in 6.
Yeah.
I go either they're gonna lose in Canada and win it back at home ice. Problem was with that is they lost here that last game, so they had to win in Canada.
Right.
So they won the next 2. So I said that they were gonna win 5 and 6, and that's exactly what ended up happening. But Florida did not come out to fuck around at all. Like they didn't even.
They didn't give him.
It was like 4-0 with like 7 minutes left. The last couple of goals were just whatever. No one.
Who won the first 2 games?
Panthers.
They did.
Panthers.
And no. Rob,
No, it went 1-1-1-1, and then Panthers won. Panthers won. Yeah,
no.
It was 2-2 going into Game 5.
Right now. Hold on, let's see.
It was 2-2.
Yeah, I don't remember. I thought somebody had a 2-0 advantage.
No. I think it went 1-1-1-1-1-1-1.
It did?
Yeah, when we went back for Game 5, it was tied 2-2, for sure. And then we went up 3-2, and then we just won the series 4-2 in Game 6. But I just thought it was really cool that they let the young boys go around the rink first. So again, shout out to Florida. Lord Stanley, you are in for a wild, wild ride again. I'm surprised it survived, to be honest with you. But we're gonna see if it can survive it twice, because that's what's coming up next for it. They're also, just to touch on real quick, they're only the 9th team that's gone back to back in Stanley Cups. I would have thought there would have been way more.
Really?
Only 9 teams have done it.
That's pretty. That's a nice little fact. I didn't know that at all.
Ninth team in history to go back to back Stanley Cups. Yeah, I thought there would have been more.
How many teams do you know? How many have done 3 times?
I don't know.
Any team?
If I had to guess, if any team that would probably have done it, maybe the Rangers back in the day, maybe the Oilers back in the day when Gretzky was on because Gretzky was on both of them. He was the star on both.
They say that Kachuk, who they say is better than Gretzky. I just heard it on.
I don't know. It's early to predict anything like that. I mean, Ovechkin took 30 seasons to beat him in goals. No one will ever touch him in assists.
So several NHL teams have won the Stanley Cup 3 or more consecutive times. 3 or more.
Really?
Yeah. The Montreal.
Not in a row, maybe. But 3 in a row?
Consecutive time.
Oh, consecutive. Really?
Yeah. The Montreal
Canadiens
hold the record with 5 consecutive championships.
What
from
years?
1956 to 1960.
They didn't even have ice then. They were
listen,
they
hold
were
on.
playing on a fucking pond.
I don't give a shit. This isn't like other sports like baseball and shit. The only thing you're doing by going further back in time in hockey is just taking away less and less of protection that these guys have.
100%.
Yeah, I agree.
It's the same game.
I agree.
You just got more fucked up. Your helmet was leather
Your
instead
teeth were knocked out.
they're spitting teeth out still to this day. No one I think there's 2 guys in the whole NHL that wear a full cage. No one wears that shit, bro. I seen an announcer this season took one right to the eye.
Oh, yeah.
They stitched him up, and he went right back to broadcasting. He goes, we got a game to finish here. He's got stitches and blood hanging out of his. Even the announcers are tougher than all these other sports, man. And this is what we've talked about it too. I feel bad for football. Obviously, NHL can't get contracts like football. We know that. It just doesn't bring in enough revenue as football does right now. But when it comes down to physicality and injuries, baseball. Listen, I'm a huge Yankee fan. Die hard. I think that baseball players are so fucking overpaid
and soft.
And they're guaranteed every dollar.
Yeah.
Same with basketball. When a basketball player gets a $500 million contract, it's $500 million.
Listen, I stopped watching basketball when LeBron James started throwing himself on the floor.
I don't even know. Bourne said something to me. He goes, homie, you know that the NBA playoffs are always on with the NHL. I go, no, I don't know that. I don't know really anything about basketball in the past couple of years. I don't know anything. They've changed rules. I don't even know. Is it still going? NBA? Or did somebody win?
Pacers are still in it.
1 game left? So game 7?
It's the Pacers and who? Golden State? No.
Okay.
OKC. I know that.
I think.
See, look, we don't even. My brother goes, maybe they won. You guys think I'm fucking with you? I really don't. We're not a basketball family at all. I fucking hate the sport. What is it? 3-2 OKC. Okay. I thought who was supposed to win? Who was the favorite? OKC. But wasn't Indiana up a couple games? Like 2-. They were, right? All right.
But how could they be up a couple of games if it's
No,
2-1?
it's about to be game 6 or game.
Yeah. So it's OKC 3-2. So
3-2.
So it's about to be game 6.
Game 6.
Indiana. They were up 2-1. All right. I mean, Indiana, they looked solid in the last series. From like highlights that I've seen, I don't pay attention to it anymore, man. Like the thing about basketball, like it was cool. Like back when I was growing up, if they scored 100 points, it was like holy shit. Now you watch basketball, the scores are 148 to 136. No one plays defense, and if you go near somebody, you get a fucking whistle. Someone goes to the line. It's just, it's too much for me. It's
Yeah,
too much,
man.
too much stopping and go.
It became more of a pussy sport than baseball.
Yeah, at least baseball, at least sliding, you can make contact. Like there is a little contact in baseball. I mean, I'm just saying, not that there's much, but
They both listen, man. Not for nothing, but
listen,
they're
hockey
crybabies.
players and football players need to be getting paid their full contracts.
Yeah.
Like a football player goes down on a $400 million contract, he's only guaranteed $30 million. That's bullshit. Like it should be the opposite. Like basketball shouldn't have guaranteed money. Even baseball shouldn't have
Basketball
guaranteed.
should be getting popcorn money.
I mean, the problem is they bring in revenue, and that's why they're able to allocate these funds to players. Where hockey, I mean, not gonna lie, Rankiton, I think it was, who got signed by Dallas, he got an 8-year, $96 million deal
In hockey.
in hockey, which I mean,
That's unheard of, yeah.
it's not a bad deal.
$12 million a year, yeah.
And then hockey's only getting bigger and better. I mean, it's only more people are starting to play.
I
it
just
again.
can't believe the money that they're paying baseball players and football players. It's stupid.
Well, no,
And
no,
the
not
people-
football, not football, because football they get an imaginary number. Without that guaranteed number, nothing's guaranteed.
All right, well, guess what?
I think that football
Let's get
players.
back to baseball.
That is ridiculous. Like Ohtani getting $700 million,
And the way
he hasn't pitched since he signed that contract. So you thought you were getting a two-way player for
Pitched
$700 million?
yesterday.
What do you mean? He started pitching?
Started.
How'd he do?
31 pitches, I think, and they only let him pitch one inning, but he did good.
That's good. 31 pitches in one inning.
For a guy that didn't pitch in 2 years, pretty good. Yeah.
Well, no, but that's what I'm saying. You're going back to the
He
guy.
got everybody out, no runs, I think one hit, or if any hits at all.
You thought you were getting a double fucking
Right.
player though,
Right,
and you
right.
didn't. So you got stuck with that.
And then he DH'd.
Well, I mean,
I think he got a home run.
well, he's
or
been
2 home- yeah.
DHing. That's. I mean, I feel
But
like
he pitched, and the funny thing was he started the game, he pitched, and he was leadoff batter. He didn't even go in the dugout. He came out, took his glove off, threw it into the dugout, grabbed the fucking batter's helmet.
well, that's
Somebody had his stuff waiting
Listen,
for him.
this is what $700 million was supposed to get you 2 years ago.
Yeah.
You thought you were supposed to get that dual threat, ace pitcher, ace batter. But I thought he was drifting away from pitching. Who knows? You know what I do know? The Yankees need to get their shit together.
Yeah.
Because the pitching has been great.
Listen, you know what? And
Bats
now they're saying-
got cold.
And they're saying they're going to go for an ace. Wait a second. Correct me if I'm wrong. Nobody scored more than 3 runs in the last 5 losses.
No. Our pitching is doing their fucking job.
Right. And most of it was the 6th and 7th, or 7th and 8th inning pitcher that came in that
Yeah.
gave up that run.
Absolutely.
The starters gave up ball.
Loizaga last night got the
loss.
loss.
Yeah.
1-0. We
Yeah.
lost. We got the loss. The game for 2-1.
The guy hit a triple, and then somebody hit a little.
No, he got it. I think the Ghost Runner scored in extra innings.
Oh, I'm talking the night before.
Oh, the night before, yeah.
I didn't watch last night's game. I said, you know what? I haven't missed a game in probably 25 years.
Yeah, you've just been sick.
I can't lie. I took all my grandchildren for dinner last night, and I was just watching the game on the phone on the
Yeah,
cable.
so he didn't really miss it.
Well,
he lessened his misery by not being home
to
watching.
be fair, I didn't watch when they were up, and when the Yankees were up, I just glanced because I knew what was coming.
We need to get our shit together, boys. All right?
Wow.
We need to get our shit together.
Either that or you got to start trading people. You can't just keep promoting them and promoting them and
We'll see.
promoting them.
Listen, our front office knows what they're doing.
We got some serious guys waiting to come up. Serious players.
Yeah, they're just waiting their turn. We're gonna find out. Listen, the Yankees will figure it out. It just sucks seeing a team start off so hot and then go into the slump that we're in right now. It's hard to-
Volpe, Dominguez, and LeMahieu are the ones up most with runners on base and have fucking done, and Wells, and have done nothing these last
All right,
week.
for those of you that don't know and just tuning in for the first time, you might want to put 4 of those players in a player prop for a hit in today's game.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
every time this man talks shit about a Yankees player, you're going to get
They all suck.
you're getting a home run from Volpe, Wells, Dominguez. One of them are hitting the
That's
fucking.
I'm trying to do that reverse psychology.
Okay, I do want. Well, let's see what else we got here. Oh, my mother, I love you, Mom, calls me on Friday the 13th. My mom is born on January 13th, so 13 is her number. She loves the 13. It's unlucky for everybody else, lucky for her, lucky for me. I play it in roulette. It hits all the time, and I only play it because of her. So she calls me and goes, do you want to have a mother-son tattoo day? I was like, yeah, because one day I called her probably 2 years ago. I go, you want to have a son-mother tattoo day? I'll pick you up. And I took her. Me and her went and got tattooed. Shout out No Hard Feelings. Every Friday the 13th and on Halloween and cool days like that, they do, like Friday the 13th, they did $31 tattoos. So 13 flipped around, 31. And there was a bunch of stuff for you to pick from. My mom ended up selling me out. I got us situated in there so that my boy was taking care of us when we walked in, and she sold me out, and I went by myself. And I ended up, completely by myself. So I tattooed a 13 in light for her. I didn't really have much. There's not much space. I'm just filling these little spots. And
You got it on there?
shout out my brother Gabe. He picked this spot for the spray paint can. He goes, I'll make you do a little puff, right? I'm like right next to Birdie's face. And I was like, sure, why not? So we squeezed this little spray paint can in there with the 13 for my mom. And it's right next to Rob's portrait. Shout out my boy Gabe Tucker at No Hard Feelings. That's Gabe right there.
He's the best, man.
He's the best, man. Shops
One of the best.
Shops on Sample in Coral Springs Drive. Just look up No Hard Feelings Tattoo. You can't go wrong with anybody in there. Shout out my brother Ted Mendoza and Chris in there also. Shout out Amy. Everybody in there is amazing. Go check them out. But shout out my mom for the huge sellout on that one. She said, I don't feel good anymore. I was like, listen, Gabe's a germaphobe anyway. Stay home. It's fine. So I ended up getting the tattoo for her anyway. But that was a nice little sellout from the Mom Dukes. Something else. There was we did end up cleaning up in the bowling league. Just wanted to point that out. Summer league's about to start. It was so funny because remember I was telling you.
Second place.
Second place. So we ended up collecting 5, whatever. Throughout the entire 36 weeks, because they split up part 1 of the season, part 2 of the season. We came in 5th place, which I thought was 4th. We ended up coming in 5th in the first, and came 2nd in the second. Shout out Brandon and Pat. They ended up coming in 1st place and 2nd place in the singles against people. I know, it sounds crazy, bro. Pat got 200. Pat came in first. Oh, no, Brandon came in 1st. But they're calling everyone's name, and they're going down the list. And Pat knows where he's at on the list. And Rob's in the top 10, too. Rob cracked the top 10. Rob was actually in 1st for a while, and then Rob had some rough weeks with his finger, and he dropped down to, 9th? I think he ended up coming in 8th or 9th, but as they're getting closer, Pat's going, hey, everybody quiet down. Everybody gonna get quiet. Get quiet. She's trying to have some respect. She's trying to call out names. Y'all pay attention. And I look over at Pat, and I go, you just want everyone to hear your name. He goes, damn right, Cracker. So they go, in 2nd place, Patrick Miller goes, that's right. That's right. And then they go, in 1st place, Brandon Israel. Pat goes, Bowling Stones are just cleaning up everything in this motherfucker. So then we get to the raffle. First raffle ticket pulled. They can't read the writing. I'm on my way to go take a piss. I walk past my boy Joe, and I look at the ticket, and I go, it's fucking Pat's ticket. It says P. Miller. I can read it. I know his handwriting. And Pat walks up, looks at it. It's Pat's ticket. Rob looks at it. I go in the bathroom. And now there's 39 envelopes. You don't know how much cash is in any of the envelopes. You just pick a number, and you grab that envelope. Whatever amount of cash is in it is how much you win. So Pat picked his. I think he had 25 in his. Pat pulls my name out of the bin. I'm in the bathroom. Rob picks my envelope, 27. I had $40 in it. So Rob goes, you won while you were in the bathroom. I picked 27. I figured that was what you were going to pick, which I probably would have anyways. 2-3 tickets go by. He goes, fucking Joe Budo again. So I go up there. I grab envelope number 3. It's $40 in it. I pick a ticket. It goes on. About 15 people later, he goes, fucking Joe Budo again. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to go. 7 was taken, 13 was taken. All my good numbers were taken. Rob's number 18 was taken. I was like, I'm going to go 33 because 3 is my number. I'm going to go 33. There's $100 in that envelope. So now I go on my 3rd one. I'm not looking. I go, and I hand him the ticket. He goes, You pulled your own ticket. You got to pull again. I go, what the fuck do you mean? I win. He goes, no, I said it before while you were in the bathroom. You can't pull your own ticket. So I really would have won another time because I pulled my... Bro, there's 700 fucking tickets in this bin. And every week, me and Rob, because he does a 50-50. So if he does 120, whatever, he'll raffle off $60 that week, put the other in the lose. So every week you put your losing tickets in the bin. So every week I'm talking shit. I'm like, this fucking Ponzi scheme you got going. I'm like, you're cleaning me out every week. So now everyone's bitching that I keep winning. I go, clearly I got a lot of tickets in this tank, guys. Because it was $5 for 10 tickets. And me and Rob would buy tickets every week. I go, clearly I invested my money. So I pick another ticket, and it's my boy Tommy Swagger's sister. Shout out Tommy Swagger. She hits. Shout out Kathy. She hits. She wins. She pulls another one. I get pulled again, dog. 4 times I got pulled. So I ended up winning over $225 off these little raffle tickets that I called a Ponzi scheme all year. And I ended up winning 4 times. 5 times it would have been if I was able to count my own tickets. So I will be playing the raffles again this season because they ended up paying off. I didn't win that much in singles. I ended up dropping off in singles. So Rob ended up winning, I think, $80. So long story short, Rob did hit the raffle also, but you didn't know what was in the envelopes. He said only 2 of them had $100 in it. One of mine, that of the 4 that I got, had 100. But when it was all said and done, every single one of us was plus 700. And then we just bowled and had a fun night. But it was funny, man. Those raffle tickets.
How much did you guys get for second place?
$290 a person, I believe it was.
So you said 5 something.
That was with the first part of the season and the second part of the season. We came in 5th place in the first and second in the second. So total we got $520 per player. And then the bonus is 200. Brandon and Pat got 200 each. Rob got 75. I got 20 for the singles. And then we just lit up the raffle. But it was just so funny, man. Everyone, quiet down. Patrick Miller in second place. He just wanted to hear it. So Summer League's about to start back up, but shout out the Bowling Stones, man. We cleaned it up. It was just so much funny shit going on.
That name of your team, Bowling Stones?
The Bowling Stones, yeah. The Bones. It's so
Bowling Stoners should be it.
That would probably fit. But granted, no one, even him, we don't smoke before. I can't. Rob will take like 1 or 2 hits before. Like if I go in there stoned, it's a mess. I'm all over the place. I can't even fucking find the lane. I can't do it at all. It's not like drinking back in the day where like you get in the zone. For me, if I smoke, that's it. See you later. Write me off. I'm done. I'm not gonna get anything. Shit, I'm trying to think of the things I want to talk about. Oh, J Bell Sweet 16 this month. Rachel had me write that down.
Yeah, so what?
10 days. 10 days, your first granddaughter will be 16 years old.
Jesus Christ.
Where did the time go?
So
I don't know.
She just wants dinner and a
She doesn't. She's not into like the whole big party thing. She's like, I would want to just maybe do like a dinner with some of my closest girlfriends, and she don't want to have a big elaborate party with a bunch of people she doesn't want to hang out with.
I think she's just shy.
She's not shy.
Oh, she's shy.
She's not shy. She's a Budo. She's not shy. That girl is the farthest thing from shy. I think she's just...
Is she playing soccer again yet?
Yeah. I was going back and forth with the coach that I'm not going to do the 09, 08 pull back and forth thing. Like either she's on the 08s or she's not going to play for Parkland. I'm not going to...
Really? That's so ignorant.
They tortured her last year. You're on the 09s, but we need you at this tournament for the 08s. And she ended up playing more games for the 08s. And just, I don't know. I didn't like the back and forth. So I was like, if you're going to put her on a one team and commit her to one team, then we're in. If you're going to use her as a pawn to move around from team to team, I don't want to do that.
She's playing for the school too?
She'll be playing her junior year for Douglas next year, yeah. She's getting back into it. She's going to be training with Ine. They're just getting back from their trip. Rachel spoke to Ine this morning, so they're going to get back onto the pitch when Ine's got some free time. She needs to get some training. I can't have her being a bum the whole summer.
No.
I was just going to ask you, what were some, there's 7 kids at my house right now. Gibella had like 3 sleep over. Melania did Sophia end up sleeping over, Bert? Shawnee dropped her off late. I didn't know if she ended up coming back and get her or not. But yeah, Melania had Belzy and Sophia, her 2 cousins, over. So like, yeah, I got a house full of kids right now.
Good for you.
Is that how summer was back when you always had a house when we were growing up? Didn't matter what day.
I had to fucking make a 2-bedroom in the garage, so I didn't have to see all of you.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, no.
I wake up, I get up in the morning, I go in there, there's like 12 fucking kids sleeping around.
I mean, you were a sanctuary home for a lot of kids, which is a good thing.
Wayward bound.
Yeah.
Way
Well, I mean, it was a good thing because there was a lot of kids in there that really didn't
Well,
have
I'd
anywhere to
rather
go.
you guys at 17, 18, 19, 20 drink and stay in my house
Yeah,
than you guys
drinking
go out.
and driving around.
Yeah, because you punks started doing it real early, and
Yeah. But that's kind of like the direction I'm going with Giabella. Shout out Jude, who just hooked the man cave up with a fresh-ass couch. The man cave's coming together. I told him, I was like, listen, if you and the boys...
I want to meet Jude's parents. They sound like really good people.
We've been planning. We're gonna take your recommendation. We're gonna go to DeLuca's.
That was one of my other things. Mom, you remember the other day? She's going, oh, yeah, no, we're going to go. Now, Mom's been there twice, mind you, okay? And she's going, Mom goes, yeah, we're going to go to Del Vecchio's. Yeah, we're going to Del Vecchio's. We're going to
Del
go to
Vecchio's.
We're going to Del Vecchio's. And I'm going, Carol. She goes, what? It's not Del Vecchio. Del Vecchio. No, it's not. It's DeLuca. Oh,
And
Del Vecchio.
I
Where'd
got-
you
I
get
got another
Del Vecchio?
video. Shout
she
out-
grew up with a Del Vecchio.
I remember that. You know what's funny? There was a game that me and Rob used to play. Shout out our 80s babies. You'll remember this. Backyard baseball. Rob, remember backyard baseball? Remember Tony Del Vecchio? Ben, did you play it?
I played. Dude, I just posted. They're bringing it back to PS5.
I seen that.
Yeah,
I
they
seen a
literally
commercial.
just posted that.
Who was the little boy? Pablo.
Pablo, my dog.
I did see it. That it was like $5 or something in the app store. I was like, yo, I sat there going, this might be either the best $5 I'm ever going to spend or the worst.
100%.
I don't think I pulled the trigger. But yeah, backyard baseball. There's a kid in the game, and it's literally just a backyard team. It looks like the Sandlot, but it was a cartoon, and it was like right around the time we were growing up, and it was only played on the computer, and it was like the greatest game. Where did we play it? At school?
I don't know
School.
Did we ever get it at home? Yeah, we bought. It was like it come in a box. Remember, you used to buy the things like the video games when you bought a PC game. It would come in like almost like a cereal-looking box. But yeah, so there was a kid on the team named Tony Del Vecchio, and he had like black slick hair. He wore a white guinea tee. He looked like a straight-up Italian, but that was his character. I think.
Bro, look at this. Look at this.
Can you pull up Tony Del Vecchio?
Bro, look at this real quick though. Look what I just found. Like,
Do you have the whole trailer for the new game?
no, but
Oh, okay. So that's
it's
the
the
game.
roster.
That's the roster. That's how you pick your teams.
You got this guy in the.
I just noticed that this is very racist. It's almost like black and white separated down the middle.
Wow.
Yeah, look at that.
Wow.
Didn't notice that as a kid.
I didn't notice that either.
See that? Oh, that's Tony Del Vecchio right in the middle with the big hair.
Which one?
To the
the
right.
right.
To your
This
right.
one? Yeah,
Yeah,
this
that's
guy.
Tony Del
Yeah,
Vecchio
right
right,
here, right
there.
here.
Hold on, where's Pablo
Pablo's
Sanchez?
right here.
That's
My
Pablo
boy
Sanchez right there.
Pablo's right here.
Oh yeah, bro. And then what was one of the girls? One of the girls used to crack the fucking ball.
One of
Top middle in the yellow shirt,
top middle yellow shirt.
all the way to the top, right
This one
there.
Right here. Yes. She's a
cracks the-
tank. She's
Yeah,
a tank.
She's a tank. Oh man, so really PS5, huh?
Yeah, PS5.
Could you see if you can find a trailer?
Yeah,
for
let me
that?
look for a trailer. Yeah, I'll look for a trailer right
What
now.
other pictures do we got that I
I
said?
can't
Wow.
believe grown-ass men.
Bro, that's a childhood game that we grew up on, bro. Tony Del Vecchio.
This fucking belly. I can't go sideways anymore.
Every time you do, because you push it out.
Look.
Look, see, now you look normal. You look human. Now push it out the way you do it every time you grab it. Bro, look at
Yeah,
it.
but I'm pushing my back.
I know, but every time that you go, I'm getting fat. I know, but every time you say,
Got a little of this.
yeah, you got.
I got a couple there.
I know, but every time you say you're getting fat, right before you grab your belly, you push it out 30 feet. You go, I gotta get rid of this thing.
Well, I got 10 pounds.
1.6 million views. Ready?
On this trailer? Let's
On
see
this
it.
trailer.
Birdie, check it out.
Oh, here, wait. I want to make sure your audience can hear it. Let's get that volume in there.
The game you loved. I already loved the way it started. Oh my God, how weird was
Non-stop baseball fun.
Oh, great music. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, yeah. Remember when you could make the cats and everything?
Oh my God, I always did red. There was Pablo.
Oh, that
Oh,
guy,
the switch hitter, yeah.
switch hitter.
Wheeler was his
Wheeler.
name. Oh, so look, you picked what kind of swings you wanted to do, bro. Look at this. Look at the pitches.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, look, you had to put the shadow over where the ball was gonna. Bro, you had to be really good at this game, bro.
This game actually.
It took some skill.
It did.
1997, dude. Pablo, there he is, bro. Backyard baseball,
That's crazy.
1997.
That's awesome.
Oh, it's ran by Steam. That's the same company that did Counter Strike back in the day too. Remember Counter Strike was a big one too. I played what was the other one? Star. Fuck, man. Star. I don't know.
Nope.
Was that the new one?
It's another trailer. Started playing.
Any other pictures that I sent you that we
There
didn't
was
go
that
over?
video that we didn't play.
All right, so I recorded this on Instagram, and with the camera on Instagram, and then I ended up saving the video and not posting it, just because I didn't know. I don't know. I feel like some people might take it as like I'm a bad parent. So my oldest daughter, who's on the left, is in the pool with my youngest daughter, who's on the right. My youngest daughter was dying to go in the pool, but was waiting for Giabella to go out there to go tanning to go in. So she's in bed and she's almost falling asleep. So Giabella goes out there and I didn't want to tell her that G was out there because I knew she was going to run out there. I wanted to see if she was actually going to knock out for a nap. Giabella starts playing the music. She goes, "I'm going out there. Giabella's out there." So she got out there. She was really excited. And then she went real quiet. And Rachel goes, "I think she's going to end up falling asleep in that float." And I was like, "Well, I got to go back out there." Because now I can't even think. I'm like, I'm going to just run out there. And I get out there. And this is what I walk out to. I'm talking to G and I'm signaling to her. And then I notice, like, she really is falling asleep. She's out right now.
You gotta get her out. Come here, Snake.
And look, she just...
Come here.
She was out cold, bro.
You scared the shit out of me, bro.
I go, you scared the shit out of me. But, yeah, I didn't want to post it on Instagram because I was like, there's going to be... Some people are going to be like, look at this. This guy's letting his kid fall asleep in the pool. I mean, I was right there. My daughter's right there, but some people are just too critical, I feel like, when it comes to kids. So... But yeah, Snake was so relaxed.
That bond though, like she just was like, "Oh, I gotta go out," then
she's like, "I'm not gonna let a nap get in the way of me hanging out with my sister. No way,
that's so
Jose."
sweet.
And yeah, I think the sound of my voice like shocked her and woke her up. Like if you see when people watch it on their TV or their computer or whatever, they're gonna see she got shocked and I go, "We need to wake her up." So then, yeah, like for the rest of the day, like I was keeping my eyes on her everywhere because I felt like she was so tired that she was gonna fall asleep anywhere she went. But yeah, so that I wasn't gonna.
Is there any chance I could get my floats back?
You just said that before.
Giabella, just so you know, when you went to my house to tan, you asked to tan. I said, yeah. You took my 2 brand new floats and left my garage open.
All right, see the garage that's unexcusable. You got to close that thing, the floats or whatever. But you got to close the garage.
Floats or whatever. $100.
They are good floats. She did say they don't even need air.
No, they're bean ones.
They got beans. They're beans. She says, "You don't even need to pump these up." But yeah, she grabbed 2. I guess one for her, one for Cassiano. But she goes, "Do you know what she says to me? Fuck your floats." She walks in the room. She goes, "Can I have your car key? I need to go get floats from Grandpa's." I go, "All right, take your mother's car. What are you gonna take my car for?" It's like, "I don't want to take mom's car. I want to take your car." So I gave her my car. Just a little bit worse than your floats, no? A little bit more of a risk. Guess you could say I'm more of a risk taker. Shout out Donald J. Trump, who at the current time, they could be in right now, is installing 2 massive United States of America flags on the north and south side of the White House, which I feel like they should have been there to begin with.
Yeah.
Like when you're looking at the White House, you should be looking at giant American flags.
Yeah, but then you would offend the illegal immigrants.
Oh yeah, we don't want to offend anybody that wants to wave their flag around and set ours on fire.
Maybe put Mexican one up there.
Yeah, I think we should put every country on around there. We should do that.
Sister's ass.
Sister's ass. Maybe we should put it. I'm not even gonna say that. But yeah, I'm very proud that we are actually doing that. And they're actually a gift from Donald J. Trump himself. This wasn't paid for by the American taxpayers' dollars. Remember I was telling you how he hyped up the polls? World's strongest polls, flagpole, greatest flagpole ever made.
Exquisite.
Greatest flagpole ever. See, we can make fun of him too, but it's cool that he's doing the flags. That's it. That's all I got. I'm fucking starving, dude.
I'm okay. I could eat.
You could always eat. Rob, you hungry? Yeah? Oh, I know he's ready. That's it. You got anything else? We're all done? I think I'm done. I'm done. Ben, you've been an absolute pleasure. For those of you that didn't notice or that you did notice and were wondering what the hell's going on, Christian's going to be parting ways with us next episode.
He moved up to the next level.
Who the fuck knows what he did? We're going to find out from Christian. We're going to torture him on the next episode. We'll torture him one more last time before he goes. But we love Ben. My dad's a big Ben fan. So you're not going to see a lot of beefing between Ben and my dad.
Well, no, we'll get there.
I was gonna say, I think we might have some more common grounds.
Yeah, we definitely have more common ground.
We'll have some good stories.
Yeah.
You know?
Like I can't associate with Christian. He's gay. I'm not. he drives a little girl Tesla. I drive a truck.
Oh man,
Fair.
Here we go. So this is how this is gonna go right before episode 70 with Christian.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a good send off. We're gonna have to send him off.
I'm also a Giants and Yankees fan.
Which we
That's
love.
my boy.
Which we love.
And I need some updates on my Giants because I don't know.
We had one of the sickest drafts at
Are
anybody.
we gonna do well?
We're gonna be just fine.
Yeah,
I think Russell Wilson might be the only
Saving
he's a gap quarterback for us because I think that kid, what's his name, Jackson Dart.
Yeah.
You know he's never slid ever. High
He'd be
school.
sliding against. Yeah.
High school, college, all the way up to the NFL level. He fucking
there like a
You
league-
see,
he lowers his
you
fucking
see
shoulder.
a guy.
Oh yeah, he's like a
oh.
Josh Allen bulldog.
I love that. I love
He's a
that.
bulldog.
I like that. I
Bro,
like
Cam
that.
Scatterboo, he's a little white boy but he said he goes, I got some hood in me. I also got a lot of country in me too. And he's got a giant shirt on with an iced out chain that says scat. This guy, like, I think they were talking about the Giants draft. Like this kid literally runs into light bulbs for fun.
Oh hell yeah!
And bro, he's a dog. When Rob told me that we drafted him in like the 3rd round, I believe, I was like, he was still on the board. I was shocked. I thought he would have been grabbed up. But
What
it was
does he
great.
play?
He's a running back. He's gonna probably be a fullback for us, like 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2. Bro, he's a beast. He's an animal. But yeah, we got Abdul Carter. Bro.
I'm excited to be a part of this show, guys. I'm
Yeah.
really excited.
I'm excited too.
You know, do some stuff. We're gonna have a great time.
We
For
gotta
real.
just make sure you don't keep this guy too caffeined up because you're the.
I'm the
is my
reason.
boy.
I'm
As soon
the
as he walked in,
reason.
he goes, double. My dad's like,
But
no.
I just started
I
drinking
go,
it.
don't double him up. He's
And
already
I didn't want to shit on the show.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, do you ever shit like when you leave here?
No, you've gone to the bathroom here. He's
No,
got no
I'll go
choice.
before I leave.
Oh, okay. I was like, all right,
Yeah. I'll leave you a gift before you go.
good.
Yeah, bless you. I bless it.
Thank you.
All right, everybody, as always, we love you. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Click like, subscribe on all platforms. I didn't get a chance to shout us out, but Highline Charters is it's doing great. People are catching fish. I don't know what you're waiting for. Keysfishing.com. I'm going to share on our socials today the link directly to Fishing Booker so that you guys have an idea. You can paste out the calendars. No Strings Attached PB on Instagram as well. That's also the website for the pickleball clothes. Like I said, man, we love you. We hope everyone had a great Father's Day, and we will see you next week. God bless. Peace.